Hi students, welcome to the video on accounting for beginners. This is video number 7. In this video, we will discuss a renewal of bill along with solution of problem, then insolvency of Drawee, that is acceptor and accommodation of bill of exchange. Because we have covered all the, that is honour of bill, dishonour of bill, then dishonour bill along with noting charges, and also renewal of bill, retaining of bill under rebate we have discussed. Here in this video we will solve one problem relating to renewal of bill. So renewal of bill, all of you know, when the acceptor of the bill approaches the drawer with the request for an extension of time for payment, because on the due date the drawee fails to meet the amount of the bill. So he approaches the drawer and requests the drawer to give him some additional time. And sometimes also he wants to make part payment of the bill. For the rest of the bill he wants to extend time with interest. For that he is interested to serve the interest also. Sometimes the portion of interest he pays cash, and sometimes the portion of interest will be included along with the amount of the bill. That means the old bill will be cancelled and a new bill is drawn. Then problem. On 1st April 2023, Mr. Anil draws a bill of 1,20,000 on Mr. Vijay for an amount due for 4 months. On getting acceptance on 5th April, Anil endorses it to Mr. Suresh in full settlement of his claim of 1,40,000 by paying the difference in cash. Vijay approached Anil on 25th July saying that he needed to renew the bill for a further period of 4 months at an interest of 12% annum, which Anil accepted. A fresh bill including interest was accepted by Vijay on 1st August. Anil settled his liability to Suresh by check. This was duly settled on due date per journal entry in the books of all the parties. So here we will solve one problem. This is in the books of drawer. Drawer is here Anil. So in the books of Anil we will do simultaneously we will do drawer in the books of Anil. Then in the books of Anil is drawer, seller. Then in the books of Vijay, drawing. So what is given? On 1st April 2023, Mr. Anil draws a bill of rupees 1,20,000. So 1st April 23, Anil draws a bill and which is accepted by Vijay. So for Anil it is bills receivable account debited. The amount is 1,20,000 to Vijay. Here on the same date Vijay writes Anil account debited 1,20,000 to bills payable accounts. So this is on the date of drawing of the bill. All of you know, here we have to write the narration being bills received by Anil, being the bills accepted by Vijay. Then on getting acceptance on 5th April, 23, Anil endorsed the bill in favor of Mr. Suresh for his claim of 1,30,000 paying the difference in cash. So he will endorse to Suresh. So Suresh account debited. How much he will pay? That is 1,40,000 to bills received. Bill is with him, amount is 1,20,000 to cash. Remaining amount he paid in cash to Suresh. So Suresh account is settled. Being amount due from Suresh settled by paying cash 20,000 and endorsing bill of 1,20,000. Here the drawee will not make any entry. No entry in the books of drawer. That I told you. Drawee only thinks on the day of legal due date, on legal due date only. Then Vijay approached Anil on 25th April, saying that he needed to renew the bill for a further period of 4 months. Bill was drawn for 4 months. That is, first April 23 plus 4 months is 1st August, then 3 days means 4th August is the nominal due dates, legal due dates. Then, so he agreed to pay 12%. A fresh bill including interest was accepted by Vijay. So this is on 1st August. So first, on the due date, the bill will be, August means, that is 4th August, 23 the due date, and bill is now dishonored. When the bill is dishonored, the drawer, Anil will write, drawee account debited, that is Vijay account debited with 1,20,000, and he will credit to his endorser, that is to Suresh. Being bill endorsed to Suresh dishonored, not due to non-payment of amount by the drawee Vijay. So Vijay will write bills payable debited 1,20,000 to Anil, being bill accepted dishonored. Then on, that is on, actually before 3 days he approaches on 1st August. Then on 1st August he needed to renew the bill for further 4 months with interest 12%. Interest 12% means here he will write Vijay account debited. The drawer will write Vijay account debited. So 1,20,000 into 4 by 12 into rate of interest is 12% into 12 by 100. So this is 12 cancel, then this, then 4,800. So 4,800 is the interest. So Vijay writes, that means Anil write Vijay account debited 4,800 to interest received by interest on bill. 4,800. Here for him it is expenses, so you will debit interest on bill debited to Anil rupees 4,800. 4,800. Then the fresh bill is drawn including interest, that is 1,20,000 plus 4,800. That is 1,24,800. 1,24,800. 1 lakh. So you will write bills, you will draw the bill. That means you will prepare the bill for 1,24,800. We send the bill to Vijay the drawee. Drawee will accept the bill and return it to Anil. For Anil it is bills receivable. So bills receivable account debited 1,24,800 to Vijay, being bill is received from Vijay, 1,24,800. And you write Anil account debited 1,24,800 to bills payable account. 1,24,800. Then Anil settled his liability to Suresh by paying check. So Anil had to pay Suresh 1,20,000. So he will pay. That means Suresh account debited to bank. Anil will do Suresh account debited 1,20,000 to bank, being the amounts of Suresh, amount due to Suresh settled. That is settled. Over. He will not make any entry. Drawee will not make it. No entry. Anil settled the liability to Suresh by check. This was duly settled on due date. Then on the due date, the bill is met. Bill is met means Anil will write bank account debited 1,24,800 to bills receivable. That is 1,24,800. And Drawee will write bills payable debited 1,24,800 to bank, being bill is made on due date. So due date is, suppose this is 1st August, then it is 4th November 2023. This is all about this problem, renewal of bill. Then insolvency of Drawee. Insolvency of Drawee means sometimes the liability of the person exceeds his asset. That means he is not in a position to repay the debts. So the creditors approaches the court, and court will attach the assets of the person, that is asset of the purchaser, and court declare the purchaser as insolvent. So insolvent is a person whose liabilities are more than his asset and is not in the position to pay off his liabilities. When the drawee or acceptor is declared insolvent by the court, bill will be treated as dishonour. So whatever journal entry will be done at the time of bill, it will be dishonour. For example, suppose at the time of drawing the bill, it is written bills is in the books of drawer. First in the books of drawer, then in the books of drawee, suppose. Drawee. To write bills receivable account debited to drawee. And drawee will write drawer debited to bills payable, being bill is accepted. Then the drawer has 4 alternatives. He may keep the bill till the date of maturity. On the date of maturity or on the legal due date, he will present the bill to drawee and receive the payment. Suppose he is in need of money, he can discount the bill at the bank. Suppose he is to discount the bill at the bank, he will write bank account debited, because banker will keep some discount also. So commission also, that is known as discount debited to bills receivable. This is second case. In the books of drawee, no entry, because before the nominal due date or legal due date, you will not make any entry, no entry. Then suppose he has to endorse to pay, he will write pay account debited to bills receivable. If he will send to bank for collection, he will write bank for collection account debited to bills receivable. Banks for collection account debited to bills receivable. This is all in case of after drawing the bill. Suppose on the due date, that is nominal due date, the drawee declared insolvent. When the drawee is declared insolvent means the bill is default, the bill is to be dishonored. For dishonored bill, the drawer will write drawee account debited. You will debit drawee first. Drawee account debited. Suppose he is having a bill, he will write drawee account debited to bills received. Suppose he is keeping the bill with him. Suppose he has discounted his bill at the bank, he will write to bank accounts. Drawee account to respective bank account. Suppose Indian Bank, you will write bank account to Indian Bank account. Bank to bank. If it is with the endorsee, he has endorsed the bill, then you write to pay. If he has sent the bill to bank for collection, to bank for collection. That will be reversed. So, main purpose is the dishonour amounts to cancellation. That means whatever the transactions done in the books of drawee, it will be reversed. But in the books of drawee, you will write bills payable debited always to drawer, because you have to make the payment to drawer. Then, when the drawee or acceptor is declared insolvent court, bill will be treated as dishonour that we have done, and entry for dishonour will pass to the books of the respective party that we have done. Drawer may receive some amount from the drawee estate called final dividend, amount which is not recovered will be written up in the books of drawer as bad debt, and the books of acceptor or drawee it is treated as a deficiency account or profit loss account. So here suppose the bill amount is 1 lakh, then 40% amount will be settled. Suppose the official receiver has sold the assets and calculated liability. Suppose there is recovery of 40%. He has given 1 lakh, so Mr. X or drawer will receive 40,000. He will write bank account debited 40,000. Bank account debited 40,000. Then bad debt account, for him it is bad debt. Bad debt is loss, it should be debited. Nominal account, debit collection losses, so it should be debited. Bad debt 60,000 to the drawee, being 40% of the amount received from drawee towards full settlement. Then drawee will write entire drawer account debited 1 lakh. Drawer account debited 1 lakh. Then he paid, as the official receiver paid 40,000 to bank 40,000. Then he will write to deficiency account or profit loss. To deficiency, or it may be treated as profit loss account, 60,000. This is all about the insolvency of drawee. Here one problem is given, we will discuss. Ashok sold goods to Abhishek worth 34,000. So here Ashok sold goods to Abhishek, the goods of 34,000. Abhishek paid 10,000. Immediately accepted bill for 24,000 at 2 months. So here he will write the drawer. That means here drawer is Ashok. So in the books of Ashok first. In the books of Ashok. Here drawee is Abhishek. In the books of Abhishek. First, the Ashok will receive 10,000 check. That is bank account debited 10,000. Then out of 34,000, 24,000 will debit to bills received. Then to drawee 34,000. Here you write drawer debited 34,000 to bank 10,000 because he paid check 10,000. Then to bills payable 24,000. This is first case. Ashok discounted the bill with the Indian Bank. So Ashok will have discounted bill with the Indian Bank. After 1 month at 15% per annum. So 24,000 into 15% into 1 by 12. This is the interest. So 15% means here 5, 4, 0 cancel, then 60, 300 only. So 300 rupees is the interest, 300 discount. So banker keeping 300 will credit 23,700 in the books of the drawer, that is also. So bank account debited 23,700, discount account debited 300, to bill still 24,000. In the books of Abhishek, no entry. Then the bill was dishonored on due date. Bill was dishonored on due date. When the bill is dishonored on due date, pay account will debited with bill is dishonored on due date. So here he has discount the bill at the bank, so he will write Abhishek account debited, amount is 24,000, and he will credit to bank because he has already enjoyed the funds from bank. So bank will debit his account for 24,000 due to dishonour of bill by Abhishek. Then Abhishek will write Ashok debited to bills payable. Ashok debited 24,000 to bills payable. This is on due date. So 2 months. Here, suppose it is 1st January, then it is in 2 months means 4th March. That is nominal due date. The bill was dishonored on the due date, okay. And Abhishek requested Ashok to accept 4,000 interest in cash on remitting on remaining amount at 11% for 3 months. Now Abhishek is requesting to receive 4,000 and he wants to pay also interest for 4 months along with that 4,000, and for the remaining amount 20,000 he wants to draw a bill for 3 months. Then what we will do? Here we write, we will receive first 4,000. So cash account debited 4,000 because he receives cash. Then interest on bill debited. Interest on bill because he will receive the total 4,000 plus interest on bill. Interest on bill how much? After paying 4,000, the balance amount is 20,000. He wants to avail it for 3 months, 3 by 12. A rate of interest is 11%. That we have to calculate. So it is then 4 means 50, 50 into 11, 550. So 550 is the interest. So he will receive 4,000 plus 550, 4550, 4550, 4,000 towards the bill, 550 towards the interest. To Abhishek. Abhishek has given him he has received the cash 4,550 to Abhishek 4,000 to interest on bill 550 to interest on bill 550 because interest on bill is income for extension period. Then he will write, that is Ashok debited, he will pay 4,550 to Ashok debited 4,000, interest on bill debited, 550 to cash 4,550. Then he will draw a bill for 20,000. So for bill 20,000 means bill service account debited 20,000 to drawee to Abhishek 20,000. Then he will write Ashok debited 20,000 to bills payable. But in this case, what happened? On the due date, Abhishek became insolvent. So on 3 months they saw, that was 4th March. Then 3 months means 4th June, 7th June. On 7th June, they saw that the party, that is Abhishek, became insolvent. So the old bill will be reversed, or bill will be cancelled or dishonored. So Abhishek account debited because he has retained bills to Abhishek. Now we write Abhishek to bill. Abhishek 20,000 to bills receivable. Then over. Then here he has retained Ashok to bills payable. Now we write bills payable debited 20,000 to Ashok 20,000. Then over. Then what happened? The official receiver has recovered. Abhishek become insolvent, only 40% could be recovered from his estate. So out of 20,000, 40% recovered means 8,000 recovered. So he will write, the drawer also will write, bank account debited 8,000, bad debt account debited 12,000, bad debt debited 12,000 to Abhishek because he is receiving from Abhishek, or official receiver of Abhishek. Then Drawee will write Ashok account debited 20,000 to bank, 8,000 to deficiency or profit loss, 12,000 to deficiency or profit loss, 12,000. Being Abhishek become insolvent and 40% of amount due on 20,000, that is 8,000 recovered. This is all about the journal entry in case of insolvency of drawee. Then last one is given, that is accommodation of bill. Already I told you what is accommodation bill. The trade bill is due to trade relation. That means one is the seller, another is the buyer. That means there is consideration, something in return. But in case of accommodation bill, one friend requests another friend to help him in drawing a bill. Suppose X and Y are two friends. X approaches Y. X is in need of money. Suppose X is in need of money worth 20,000. X will request Y, I am preparing a bill for 20,000 for 3 months. You please accept the bill and return to me. Then Y agreed with him and accepted the bill and returned to X. Then the main purpose of X is to collect cash. He will go, X will, or the drawer will approach the bank for discount of bill in the bank. Then he got the discounted amount and utilized for his purpose. Then before the due date, he will send that amount to Y or drawee, and drawee will meet the bill or payment. And sometimes also two friends both are in need of money. Suppose X and Y, X needs 20,000, Y needs 20,000. X will tell, I am drawing 20,000 against you, you accept the bill and return to me, and you draw another 20,000 against me, I will draw and I will accept and return to you. So both 20,000, 20,000 they have utilized. X approaches the bank and he will discount the bill at the bank. Suppose bank will give him, you write bank account debited, suppose 19,000, 1,000 discount, so discount debited 1,000 to bills receivable. This is for his. Or another 20,000 is the drawer, he will also write same thing, bank account debited, discount debited to bills receivable. On the due date, he will make his payment and he will also make his payment. This is all about accommodation bill. It is nothing but like kite line, only for accommodation of friends. Thank you for watching this video. In the next video, we will solve final account with adjustments.